it was really like having to say, oh my brother. Even if I said the word like my brother has died, nobody has ever died in my family. I mean, hey guys, so I'm going to be having this game session with my friends whereby they get to pick a paper here and do whatever the paper says. Most of them are actually questions they have to answer elaborately. Anyway, let me introduce them. I'm beloved, two people know me.
Hi, I'm Vera. I'm a content creator on influencer. I'm happy to be here. It's for my girl. Yeah, great.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Isusa and I'm happy to be here.
Alright, I'm Louis Mendel and I'm so happy to be here.
Alright, anyways, let's just get started. So, they're going to pick any paper here and then get to start wherever it says it should be. Please read first.
Easy to say.
Hey, wow. Thank you.
Okay, I want to be there.
Jesus. It's not me that picked that H something, right? Okay. Hey!
Alright. Okay, who's going first?
It's gonna be me. I'm a lady.
You're not good.
Okay, you go. No.
It cannot be me.
Well, it has to be a lady show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have joined the mail.
Please let me turn off the paper back.
Okay.
Alright.
Hey, this question is big. It's a big question.
And it's starting with elaborate.
Elaborately describe one good and one, okay, that is two things I have to do. One good and one very sad memory you have had in the past that you won't forget in a while. One good and sad memory. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Memories that have left my head.
But you have to think of something. You just have to think of something.
Answer that best they have now.
Okay, you want to think about your
Yes,
Alright. I think we should all just read our questions out first. So my own is, if you gave a key to someone to control your life for a year, who are you giving the key to and why?
Okay, mine says give a shout out to someone and in details tell us about the person and what particular thing they do have that catches your attention.
Okay, mine is
I like this question as well.
age you have loved and would love.
Age you have lived
Age you have lived and
relive.
would love to relive. Okay.
Just tell us now, don't start.
Okay. A particular age or age range.
Like yes, like what particular age, maybe a particular year that something very beautiful happened and you want to go back to. It does not have to be good thing. Maybe you did something terrible and you want to go back to that year to reshaping that thing you did. And you have to elaborate. Don't just say I want to go back to 60 to go and do one mistake. That was a mistake. I'm interested in the gist.
Okay. If I have to be completely honest, I also have to think about it.
Okay.
So maybe
I know
you wish
Deep thought.
Me, I don't want to lie. That's I was thinking, this coming to my head. But anyway, one good memory.
Thank you,
I have so many good memories. So let's have the sad or the good.
The one that you want to talk about first.
What you can do right now?
I can't remember anyone. Okay, good memory. Okay. Let me.
Now that I'm looking at this question, I'm asking myself what gave me the inspiration to ask them because they're actually very.
Okay, let me say 2020. One very good memory I had was, okay, the first time I got a good Android phone. So back back in 2020, I was having issues with my phone because I was really interested in being like a photographer. I love taking pictures and all that. So I had issues with getting into phones. I had to beg all my aunties one by one. I wrote epistles to all of them. So they actually contributed money and I bought my phone, like a good Android phone. That time I was just so happy. Like that was when I held that phone in my hand, I knew that this phone you're going to bring me millions. It actually has though.
Wow.
Wow. What was it?
It was a Redmi with my
What year?
What's the other because after you talk about that phone, you're starting to
yes, that phone is like my let me see my juju.
Wow.
No, God is my I don't have the juju though. But the phone is like my soulmate, let me say like
Are you serious?
phone is
Did you your soulmate got to listen to what I said?
we are being true. Okay, I have my reasons.
But wait, do you have a partner right now?
No, I'm single. Single person.
So that because I'm very jealous of someone called the phone. That's so
No, this one is my own way because tell me how a phone gets missing and you are able to find it. Like my baby. I found her.
You're just lucky. You're lucky.
Alright, I think I'm ready to answer my own. It said if you gave a key to someone to control your life for a year, who are you giving the key to and why? I think I'm going to give the key to my dad. Actually, now that I think of it, it's not because of my father at all. I know it's creepy giving your father a key or something like that. I feel like my dad. Because I did not like my father, that man did not support my academic choice. Okay, for a year, guys, for a year. Let's say this year, I'm already an economic student, so I'll give the key to my dad actually because we really blended in a lot of things. So, and then I feel most decisions I've actually made in life, I actually made them because I feel like my dad thought it was right, and he has my kind of fun, and he's not the person that restricts you a lot. So even if he owes the key, right, and I tell him I want to go, and just as far as there's good reason and he trusts I'll be safe, right, he will allow me to go. Yes, on many occasions. Even if my mom was stressed with my dad will actually let me go. I'm daddy's girl, Shaq, so.
Shout out to all the daddy's girl.
That was yours. Alright.
Alright, I think I will go next. Alright, mine is a shout out to someone. Well, keep shout out to my mom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mommy's boy.
Yes, yeah. Contrary to you guys.
Yes,
I love this boy.
You know, people ask me, I would literally ask him because a lot of people actually.
Yes.
Mommy's boys these days, I beg, avoid me.
Listen, but I'm always proud of it. Like, the thing she always do that calls my attention is the fact that after God, the next that comes is our children. Yeah, so she might just be wicked to you, just go straight to the good to her children. Like you might ask for this particular thing, she will not give you. Not because to be wicked, because she will give it to her children.
Yes, and people be saying, why did they like 22 Mother's Day a year? What they see? Yes.
Yeah, justified. Yeah,
That's fine.
I feel she just puts her children first before every other thing. Yeah, so if you come before her children, then say no. So try to do more.
Shout out to you, mommy.
Okay, so it's my turn. And that age, okay, so I've thought about it. Particular age, I don't know exactly if it's 10 or 11, but I was in primary school then, I was in primary 5. I'm not about that, I'm very good at primary 5. Okay, so why I would love to relate that with because things were going so smoothly, very easy, and it wasn't as if I didn't even really need to put in much work. I was like top 3 student in my class. I was the head boy, and everyone loved me basically. My teachers,
Are you serious?
yeah, my teachers, my
Did you have a crush on your head girl?
no, I didn't. Oh, we're very good.
Level.
Yeah, the students, the people rather, they all looked up to me. I was like a role model to me.
Wow.
Even my seniors.
Can you see that?
Yes. Even my seniors, they like me, and I didn't mean willing to put in much work. It just came naturally, effortlessly. I was like,
Hey,
precious one to everyone. So I would love to live that age.
Can you see that?
No, can you say that about yourself now?
Maybe.
Alright, now this next section, alright, everybody, you pick someone, just pick anybody randomly.
Okay, man.
Just, you're picking me.
Yeah, I'm picking you.
Just.
I guess we probably can give.
So you're picking again, so what is going to happen now is that we're going to have to exchange papers.
I'll do what they do.
I'm going to answer the question that is on the own paper.
Thank you, Jesus.
I'm going to
Okay, my give a shout out to someone and in details tell us about the person and what peculiar thing they do that catches your attention. I'm giving a shout out to my sister. Yes, my sister is like my second mom.
What's her name?
Her name is her name is Plenty. Her name is Onome. Her name is Dora. Yes.
I shout out to you!
I was thinking I'm you, Sayana. I'm giving a shout out to my sister and tell us about what particular thing we do. I've always been a fan of my sister. Growing up, like my sister has been like very inspiring because at a young age she learned how to do like a lot of things. Like she learned how to do makeup, she learned how to bake, she learned how to do decoration. And me, I'm just there like I don't know how to do anything. I got jealous at some point, but like she's my sister. She's like my little Superman. But anyways, she's caring, she's kind, and
No, I want to buy
I used to. She used to give me money.
You should have told me that
She used to
one.
give me money.
No, I was talking
I was very like me. I used to give her money too, but now she helped me in my dying point when the pressure was choke me. So shout out to my sister. If you don't have a sister,
listen now. I'm very certain if any of my sisters I'm very certain if any of my sisters gave a shout out to me right now. Behind me, there will be love you return my jean trouser.
I used to still have clothes.
Or it's not my bag or something. And then my sister will say, if I give out a shout out to my younger sister, return a lot. Return a lot.
But I feel like it's normal to like always take serious.
But the thing is that that's the first thing they will say before they give a shout out to me. Anyway, my one says, what age would you want to? What age have you lived that you want to relive and why? Ew.
Talk to us, tell us.
I don't know. There are two ages coming to my mind. One is bad and one is sad.
Hey, the good one.
I think I will relive 17.
Aww.
Yes, I feel like 17 was actually the climax of my life. I innocently walked into a very, 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 very tacky situation. And I don't know if I was to share it now, but
You have to share.
I'm going to share it, I can't go into details. But it was actually very, very sad. It's not sad. See, a lot of things happened. A lot of things happened at 17. Number one, I would have stayed at home that day because I was with my pastors at the time. And anyway, so yeah, sorry for the little break. I'm so sorry I had to go away, but I'll be back very soon.
Okay.
So I think I was running away from my reality because my family had a lot of things that were going on at the time, and then I had a dying brother. Yes, and I didn't know I was going to. I didn't know I was going to miss a particular experience as much as that because I was not around when he died. Actually, by the time I came back, they buried him. So yes, I did not see. It was actually the first person that died, and I did not. The last memory I had of him was me carrying him, and it was getting well at the time, but we all thought it was getting well. We didn't know that he was preparing for the afterlife. And I was carrying him, and I remember that there's a discussion myself and my sisters were having, and I was like, by the time I was versus 2 at the time, so I was telling my other sisters that by the time Enoch wanted to resume school, I would have been in university by then. I think I was overthinking what university felt like. Actually, I did not know that they would be needing to save me. So I was saying that I was going to start sponsoring. I was going to start sponsoring that my brother in school, meaning that it was going to be my child and I was going to be sponsoring everything about him. So I was telling him that he's going to first have to start primary school. Then, after some time, I'll fly him abroad. Hey! I don't know who this will be flown abroad right now. I will not miss a tiny shot. Honestly, I was just talking blindly. So when I saw him that day, I was just carrying him and say, "Nah, you're well now," because it was 2 years old at the time. So it was, I think it was going to, if it was to start, it was going to be in preschool. And I was just telling him, okay, now that you're well, now we'll resume school. I'll start going, don't worry, I'll also extra add for you. Mom will start the payments first and I'll join her later. That was on a Friday. I was so happy actually because seeing him every day in the house was actually a very sad reality. I don't think my family experienced joy as at that time because Dad was dying. And he was too young for everything, and he could not really express himself or whatever he was going through. We're just assuming, and hospitals were not helping him. They were not helping us at the time and all of these things. So we had to bring him back home and just hope that when they God healed him. We really did try. But then I remember I was in church on Sunday morning. There was Thanksgiving in church that day, and I got a call. And I remember inviting my sisters to church that day, and my chest is empty. Sorry. I remember inviting my sister to church that day. And so when I saw her car, I was like, "Hey, Faith, what's up? Are you guys coming already?" And she's like, "No, we'll not be able to come." I'm like, "Why?" She said, family is not settled right now that Theophilus has gone to heaven. I didn't get what she was saying. I said to God. I was laughing. I was like, Theophilus has gone to heaven. Why? I thought she was joking with me. I think she was joking. And she's someone actually used to say things that she did not mean. So I was prepared to start shouting at her that why would you be saying things like that and all of that stuff. And it's like, Theophilus has gone to heaven. Daddy has gone to bury him. It dawned on me, but I was not yet in the reality. So I just kept on ironing the clothes that I was ironing. And then someone from the church, I think Sister Kemi, because I was in church already, but then I was at the back of the church ironing the clothes that I wanted to because we didn't have lights. And then she's like, I was ironing the clothes and my hand was shaking. And then, but I was just okay, I mean, just that my hands were shaking. And she's like, beloved, what's wrong with you? You could bear. Wailing started. Having the word come out of my mouth again was when I realized that
It was real.
it was real. It was very, very real. It's okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay, it's fine. And it was really like having to say, oh my brother. Even when I said the word like my brother has died. Nobody has ever died in my family. I mean, I've always had friends who lost people, but honestly, I did not really know. I did not really understand what they were going through at the time. I just felt that someone has died. Like, it has never really happened to me. I mean, yeah. I can tell you for a fact that my uncle is dead. It's different from my sister or my dad is dead or my uncle is dead. I swear. No, the emotions are not the same at all. Even if it's your closest aunt that died, right? It can never be the same as my brother has died or my child has died. I mean, people that are like direct blood close to you. And then it's in my head like I don't know, I didn't know how to feel. Okay, people that I remember someone saying something that thing annoyed me so much. And then the person is like, oh, why did they tell her now? Me that was already very mad. That I was not supposed to.
She have told you.
Me that was yes, it's true. She was like, why did they tell her now? They were supposed to wait for me to get home and then tell me. Me that was already over the ceiling that I was not going to see his body before they go and bury him. They said they're not supposed to tell her that. You mean that? No, I'll come back to the house and then they will say, exercise back. You mean I'll come back to the house and then they'll say Theophilus died yesterday or Theophilus died the day before yesterday? That would have been very worse. I feel like everything that they were saying at that point was very annoying. And then that's when I learned that there are things that you should not say to some people that just lost someone. You don't tell someone that just lost somebody God knows best. It's the right thing, but it's the wrong timing. So are you trying to say that God wanted to put me in pain at this time? I feel like everything everybody was saying to me at that time was increasing my anger. You don't. Another crazy person said you don't love me more than God does. Anyways, I feel like whatever they were saying at the time, right, were comforting things because it was the wrong time. Honestly, it made me learn that if I see someone, I just let them know it's okay, it's alright. But then telling them you cannot change the situation is not the right time at all. It is the very wrong time. And then that was September 30. October 2nd, I had to resume work. And guess what? The class where I resumed, it was a preschool too, and a boy in my class looked so much like my brother. Apart from he looked so much like my brother, they were born on the same day, on the same year. I was really struggling not to have emotional attachment with this boy. And guess what? Do you know that? It's like he's my brother. Do you know this brother I'm talking about right now? We don't have one single picture of him. The only picture we had of him that we posted on Facebook, I don't know, so I was told us to promote all everybody's picture. So we don't have a single picture of this my brother. And it was the only foreign kid my mom gave birth to, in the sense that he had curly hair and it was very fair. In fact, the boy did not look like all at all. That boy was an angel. And God took him away from us. Please, thank you.
If you give a key to someone to control your life, what is there? Who are you going to and why?
Okay.
Obviously, my mom.
I wanted to run away from our house growing up. I was giving these keys to our parents.
I know they can be annoying sometimes, maybe a lot of times.
But your mom is sweet though.
Thank you. I come to realize that she has been the one from the beginning making the best decisions for me, even more than I do for myself. Yeah, and she whoever is steering. She supports me more than anyone. Even when most people don't get me, she always tries to understand.
So you're a mommy's boy? So let me just agree on the boys in these videos are mommy's boy.
Yeah.
No, it's 75 mommy's boy. But please, okay, I'm not the mommy's boy that Twitter is talking about.
Okay.
No, I'm not that one.
That's one
Okay.
I don't want to ask that confusing question, but anytime I hear mommy's boy, the next thing that comes to my mind is
Akimi.
Sorry for the short break. Anytime I hear mommy's boy, not the next thing that comes to my mind. That question, that controversial question, which some people are always asking, if your wife and your mommy are going to the same house, who is going to sit in the front and who's going to sit in the back? I mean,
and a lot of guys see their mother. She's the one that gets me. She's one that.
I'm not even against whatever decision that you're taking on all of you too. My own is that I feel like my own is that as time goes on, right, we should start to know when to put
Our wife's face.
fine line. You have to see your wife first. Just know the fine line. Actually, right, the love you have for your mother and the love you have for your wife are two different kinds of love, and they can coexist together.
Put your woman first.
The woman can be your mother. Yeah, I just respect people that know how to put the fine line between
True.
wife and mother. Just know how to put that line so that at least it will make your life better.
Yeah.
Because who wants to live in a life whereby you say I'm going to my mother's house, your wife is there. You tell your wife my mother is coming around, she'll be like, and that's because we did not create the comfortable environment for two of them. So yes, Louis.
Louis.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
I was trying to avoid this question, but I don't know.
And it came back to you.
Yeah. So I should elaborately describe.
Just start, please.
Alright, so I should elaborately describe one good and sad memory. I don't really think you necessarily try to tell me also have more.
You can.
You just have one episode now. Somehow.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to tears.
It's all now. It's too deep. Alright.
Maybe it's because I've spoken about it too much and I don't realize I'm saying it again.
I heard this from your mouth like 3 weeks got time now. Alright, for me, I'll start with the good parts.
Okay.
Okay, let's start. I think this, the good and the sad moments.
They are connected.
Yeah. So, the sad moment was when I discovered my mother was very sick. Like I didn't know that she was really sick. Yeah, so it was when my eldest brother came and started seeing some signs. She was very sick. So they had to take her to the hospital. She got admitted. I was very, because my mother and I had this great condition. So when something is going wrong with her, it's always affecting me. Yeah, so in fact, when I went to church, my mood was down, like I was really sad.
This is why I want to have a boy.
I was really sad, like I couldn't even eat.
Hey!
It was summer for me. Going to the store, telling her, oh,
How long was it?
I think that's a good part. She didn't spend so much. I think she just it was like about 2 weeks or so. Or 3 weeks. Yeah.
3 weeks to spend in the hospital is a serious situation, please.
No, for the kind of condition, it was very serious. But yeah, that was a good thing. So, but going to the hospital and telling her what she was telling me, oh, Ogadema, it's good,
Sweet mom.
it was summer. But the good thing that happened is that she got out from that situation alive.
Thank God.
And I was not able to see her that time, but I was coming from somewhere and I saw my dad drove in. And I saw my mom, like, seriously, she came on, like I felt that peace. I could not eat.
Hey!
I realized I was very well because weeks I was telling myself, yeah. So I couldn't find
The bed was taking away.
yeah, like I had to eat now. Mom is at home. Mom has come back. Yeah, so yeah. That I always give her a shout out.
Shout out to you, mommy.
I'm not
Your
anything.
baby loves you.
You know my phone is always on do
Your
not
baby
disturb.
almost starved to death.
My phone is always on do not disturb because anytime I get if you want to call me, right, text me and tell me I'm beloved, what's up, I'm calling you. Please. You know why? Because I don't know, I never go over that phone call. Honestly, I never go over that phone call. If family calls me, right, my heart is the first person I'm saying, Momsi, Aishi. Because honestly, right, after 2 calls, I don't think I can take another one again. Call me and tell me because I'm always scared that they want to tell me that mommy or something. Like, mommy. No. That's the way I have right now. And it's very, very precious to me actually. Even though we don't talk often. I think I want to give shout out to my mom too. Just not telling that I've done a lot of evil. But for you, Sha. Alright, I think this was a very, very
Interesting
situation. I want to do this again, but for now we have to go. So bye. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And comment.
Drop comment. Let me see your comment.
Alright, bye.
Bye.